Take a look at this. Chickens expressing their chickenness. You may be asking yourself, what in the world is he doing in the dark? You may be thinking, did Lacey kick him outside tonight for him to go sleep with the chickens? No, no, no. The truth is, I'm kicking out my rooster tonight. Here he is, Mr. Fox. The reason I move my chickens at night is because they're asleep and they're a lot easier to move and transport into a different location. You don't have to worry about getting out of breath trying to catch them. You just pick them up right where they're sleeping and move them where you need them to go. Good morning. Last night I moved our rooster, Mr. Fox, out of this chicken tractor here. So here's Mr. Fox here in his tiny temporary house. So he got moved from the other chicken tractor, and here he will stay, and we'll move him on fresh grass in this tractor on a daily basis. And Mr. Fox is here hanging out with the ducks and a couple other chickens. So that way today we can move our chicks, I believe they're 4 and a half, 5 weeks. I think they'll be 5 weeks this week, 5 weeks old, outside for the first time. One of the things that we have to do to prepare for the chicks to come outside is taking the advice of Kath Andrews on raisinghappychicks.com. She talks about the process of just bringing chicks outside and what to do to prepare the area and the chicks to bring them outside. And one of those things that we really need to do, we need to cut some of the grass to make it lower, so that way the chicks can enjoy the grass easily and freely. As you may have seen in some of our other videos, we typically use our weed eater lawn tractor. However, for mowing small areas and also for using the grass clippings from an area that I mow, I will typically use, and I'll use today, our Husqvarna push mower. Instead of bagging up our grass clippings and leaves on the farm, we reuse mostly everything in some way, in some capacity. See, look here. All this can be reused. No need to bag it and have the city come pick it up. The ducks will use it. Oh! Just kidding. I unplugged it already. This grass, they'll either eat it or it'll break down for some nice biomass for the soil. Ideally, it is best to mow the lawn when it's drier outside later in the day, because in the morning there's dew on the grass and it just makes it a little wet. However, we mowed this area this morning just so we could prepare the chicks to be brought outside. Later today, I'm going to show Selah how to use the push mower, and she's going to help mow the rest of the yard. On the chickenchick.com, Kathy Shea Marino, I believe that's how you pronounce her name. Kathy, I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. She talks about the various stages of a chick and how old a chick is and what the temperature requirements are for them at each particular age. So with it being spring here, one of the things that I'm going to do as we move our chicks outside, just to make sure they stay warm enough, is I'm going to include a heat lamp inside the chicken tractor, just to make sure that they can get warm if they need to get warm. So here's our chicks, and as you can see, they are beginning to jump high, fly, and that's why we have this netting over top of them. Here is one of our chicks. You can see the feathers developing really well on this chick, and actually you can see the wings here, and you can see his feathers helping it to keep warm. So it looks quite nice. You put it in place, especially for chicks, you want to make sure that there's no little gaps that they can get through. So we're just going to go around and we're just going to check to make sure there aren't any gaps, any major gaps. Just have a little one there, so we may put a block or something there. Just keep going around and around. It looks like we're good. And look at what we have here this morning. Some morning greeters. Good morning. Sayla, will you help me move some chicks out here in a few minutes? What was that? What was that?
I think so.
You think so? All right. And hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, basically what I did this morning is I prepared the chicken tractor to move the chicks in. Take a look at this. Chickens expressing their chickenness. Chickens on grass, outdoors, where they're supposed to be, not in confined areas, pooping on top of each other, but outdoors, where they were designed to be. Okay, Sayla, what you're gonna do when you mow the lawn is you wanna make sure you mow in a straight line. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do to help you make sure you mow in a straight line is I'm gonna put one of these buckets down at the one end, and then we're gonna take another bucket and put it on the other end here. So that way you can just mow from bucket to bucket, and I'll move them so that way you keep in a straight line. Okay, just a couple things, Sayla. Lawnmower can be very dangerous. It could cut you up. It could be very bad. So make sure you're careful when you're walking. You don't want to make sure you get your feet anywhere near it here. Make sure you keep them back. But I trust you. You're responsible. I know you can do it. So do you think you can do it?
Yeah.
And get ready.
Okay.
Go. Okay, just so people don't think I'm having child abuse or being mean, this mower here is a self-propelled mower. So it will not be extremely difficult for Sayla to push it because it's self-propelled. That means that the lawnmower has a go lever that makes it go. So the first thing you do is turn on the choke. So make that switch go. and I will pull the cord for you. Okay, when you go down there, see that other gray bucket? When you go to it, your right side should line up with that one. Okay, here we go. So Sayla, how did you like pushing the lawnmower, the push lawnmower?
I like it.
You did an excellent job for your first lesson. It's kind of your second lesson, but your first real lesson of mowing the grass. Did I do a good job as a teacher? Because you were my first student. You're the first person that I have taught to use a push mower.
Yes.
Good, good. Glad I have your approval. Thank you.
Yeah.
We'd like to thank all of you who recently subscribed to our videos, from Justin Rhodes and Abundant Permaculture and the Great American Farm Tour vlogs. We appreciate your views. If you like our videos, please subscribe to them. And once you subscribe, there's a little bell beside the subscribe button. Click on that little bell and you'll get notifications each time we publish a new video. Thanks again. Join us next time.
Thank you for watching. Join us next time.